Hey everybody, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions. Featuring, as always, the Gentleman Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey. My heterosexual life mate, David.
Yellow.
The ever-loving AJ.
Howdy doody doo doo doo.
Howdy do.
Howdy dee.
What's going on, gentlemen? What are we talking about today?
Excuse me.
We're talking about nothing?
Stuff and
Stuff
things.
going on in life? Right
The things, the places, the amazings.
Amazings. I love
Yeah.
it. Indeed. Well, what's going on in your life, Mr. Shergold?
You know what? It's funny because not really a lot, I have to admit. Shit, it's one of those episodes where I was going through my list of what's actually been going on, what's been bugging me. Like, yeah, no, I've had good times. Already talked about the concerts. I won't bring that up.
Sure.
The most recent thing, and again, it's one of those just me-isms, got to take the GO train to Waterloo.
Oh, nice.
I know, my first time ever on GO because
Yeah.
they have the whole service from London.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will just say that we'll ignore the timing. I had to board the train at 5:10.
Oh, my word.
I know.
In the morning.
In the
obviously.
morning, yes.
Jesus.
Though I will admit, I forgot how much fucking fun it was to bike when
Right.
it's like 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I was a little after 4, but
Oh, it's-
I was coming down Adelaide 4:15 in the morning, and I'm just up the street going back.
Yeah,
I
and
would
forth.
say it'd be pretty chill.
That's the
Oh
best
yeah, it was
time.
great. Yeah.
So do you lock your bike up at the station?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was good.
Now
It's
where-
one of
Oh, okay.
It's one of those things that I have a good lock, and because of where it is, it's one of those people would have to really ignore
Yeah.
somebody stealing it from
Somebody
there.
sawing or,
Yeah,
or
yeah, because
cutting through
it's a
something.
thicker one, like
Right. Or
So-
they have to be really smart with locks or something.
or something,
Yeah,
or
gotcha.
or I just fucked up and didn't lock it.
Yeah.
But in which case, that's completely my fault.
That's
But-
true. That would be your fault.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to give him the bike.
But one thing I did realize, and I have to admit, I want to now get my butt back out to Waterloo. It was all for work purposes, but now I want to do it again because I found out afterwards, of course, I can actually bring my bike on to the GO train.
Oh,
Oh, sick.
I know.
Yeah.
No extra charge or anything. You just
Right
bring it on.
isn't that wonderful?
It is.
And what was the home time?
So home time. Well, that was the funny part. So I should have been home by 8:30.
Okay.
I'd
What
leave
time- what time-
Waterloo at 6:30.
Okay, that
Another
was when-
2.5 hours.
Sure.
Okay.
But because of construction, something I don't know. I didn't get home till like fucking 9:30.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
bummer.
Yeah, it was one of those sitting there forever. Thankfully, I was just sitting there mucking on my phone.
Sure, you
reading.
can find something to do.
At least
Yeah.
you didn't have to go to Toronto. That's like a 4.5 hour trip,
Yeah, it's
apparently.
long.
If you go that way, one thing on the Via, back more in the old school days, Toronto, it's slightly faster, even on the Via, to get from London to Toronto than London to Waterloo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just because
okay.
it's a direct train route. They have limited
Right.
stops, all those fun things.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But still, so I'm grateful that we have the GO train coming. It's relatively inexpensive to be able
Oh,
to go
it was
travel,
really cheap.
which is awesome. But the payoffs are, or the downsides are, the timing is off.
Longer.
Oh,
and they
God.
take for
time.
freaking ever to get where you're going. But it was comfortable.
Yeah, it was
Alright.
good. Yeah, I didn't mind it. And it was kind of one of those just everybody's. The nice thing also is because of where we are on the route,
Yeah.
the trains are not packed. Like it was
Right.
quite
Okay.
spread out. Like, yeah.
Nice. Everyone's got their
Yeah, everybody had
lounging.
the 4 seats. The only thing is, and again, a whole freaking COVID fund. I do understand, but I hope someday they come down. They have the plastic garters between
Oh, yeah.
seats,
Yeah.
but they put them right on the
Oh.
armrest.
Oh,
It was
so
so
stupid.
fucking hard to. Oh man,
that's
it did suck.
Well, listen, if you didn't have that anti-COVID plastic piece there, you might have got it. So it's probably
yeah,
good.
because COVID can't go around that,
I know.
That's right. It can't.
It's one of those things that now that we know more, I hope in some regards that they take it away, but yeah, we'll see. Plus, it's one of those, and we've said it before, but I'll say it again, just that concept of if you're really one of those must be protected, then you limit your exposure, you wear the
Sure.
masks, like all those things, you
Yeah.
do you.
Well, that's inherently
Pretty
it
sure
right
I was
there.
in Wendy's on Dundas and Highbury
Hmm.
the other day.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure they don't have like a big shieldy thing.
No, but I do
Mm.
know for a lot of them now, workers are still asked to wear masks.
No, they were. It looked like it was a choice there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think they were kind of
Nice.
being chill about it.
Yeah. Like I have to admit, I'm on the chill front now, personally. It's a meism.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat. I think I see all the benefits of why we had all the stuff that we had coming up to this point, but it's like, all right. time to
Oh,
chill.
yeah, no.
It's time
And
to
again,
chill.
And I'm one of the ones that have been vaccinated, all those
Sure, yeah.
things come
Yeah.
in. So it's one of those, don't get me wrong, did the vaccination 100% protect me?
Mhm.
But I know even in my family, somebody got hit with it, wasn't vaccinated, hit harder, longer than.
Oh yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
100% protect me.
No, yeah,
I
I-
was vaccinated the full amount, and
Right.
Yep.
I still got it.
Same
Sure.
here.
But I don't think it was as bad as the first time I got it before I was vaccinated.
There you
That
go.
sucked.
Nice.
Yeah.
It still sucked,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
not as, like you said, not as long, not as hard.
It was just
Same thing.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I was on Go Train.
Oh. And there's plastic guards there would protect you from COVID.
Plastic guards everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. I was also getting to go on the Kitchener, their train routes there now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was cool.
That's fun.
It was nice. It's like an above ground subway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That
it was fun.
That was like a necessary evil once Greyhound decided to close up shop here.
Which one? The Go?
No, yeah, Go Train. Yeah.
I think they were actually started even before it was
were
officially
they?
closed. I think so.
Oh,
They've been
okay.
around
Oh,
for a
okay.
while.
Okay.
The
Sure.
Go from here.
I know they came out.
It's
but
still
you're right,
in
they might
a
have been.
sample route. Like it's still not
Right.
official as my understanding, but
Right.
it's one of those. I believe it's actually been for I want to say 6 months, maybe a little
Okay.
over.
I just hope they add more routes so that way people can get on it more time.
Yeah,
But,
well, it's like
is there-
even Via
Yeah.
right now. Their routing system is a little shit. I do somewhat understand. Apparently, less riders, but
Well,
I miss the days where there's 4 trains from London to Toronto, 4 trains
Yeah,
back. Now it's
yeah,
a
for
1-1,
sure.
and it's annoying.
I remember the days when the train was the fastest way to get to Toronto.
Mhm.
That is not the case anymore.
Well, it's still it depends. Yeah,
it stops, right?
it also
I mean,
depends on where you're trying to get in Toronto. Time
Sure,
of day.
yeah,
If
yeah,
you're trying
They
to get
should- they should
core
have, like-
downtown,
They should have like express trains or something.
Yeah.
Like they go straight from here to Toronto.
Yeah.
No stops in between.
what they really need is the Dave train, and the
That'd
Dave
be
train
more
basically just
expensive.
does wherever the fuck I want,
Right.
and then gets me there.
Right.
Yeah.
Which also resembles the train from Back to the Future that can travel.
Yeah,
to time.
basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah. I
Pick
tried to
up.
hire my wife to do that job, and she just looked at me like I was an asshole for some reason.
What?
I know.
She doesn't
Women.
get it. Yeah, no, women.
You could get there super early. Like they would take no time. You
No.
could take less time.
Yeah.
You could literally be there before the time you need to
Right?
be there.
You'd be there yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
I wouldn't want that responsibility. Actually, I very much like the just I'll get there, and I always do the late because people knew
Yeah.
if they knew I had a time machine method, I could never show up late for anything.
But then you could use that time machine to go back to make sure they didn't know about your time machine so you could keep doing it.
Yeah. You could tell yourself not to tell people about your time machine.
Yeah. See?
that's a
I
good
mean,
point.
somehow
Like,
you'd
now
you'd
you're a
have to figure
magician.
out. First of all, you'd have to figure out the rules of time travel because you might
Right,
not be able to
right.
tell yourself. Because if you ran into yourself or you talked to yourself, you could cause a rip in the space-time continuum.
That's
Right.
true. Yeah.
But
Or I could just faint.
you could just
Or
faint.
you could just fake.
So it's a gamble,
It is.
right? We don't really know the rules quite yet.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully it's just fainting because, yeah, man, if we mess up with the space-time continuum, well, it's possible that it might have already even happened.
Yeah, hey,
You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
You
crazy.
never know.
No, we might have shit to reality.
Maybe that's where COVID started.
That's right. It's probably
Somebody
yeah.
went back in time and fucked up.
Or it's a disease from another dimension,
Oh, from the future.
from the future, and shifted into our reality. It's
a
like, oh,
future.
fuck.
From the
That's why we
future.
can't figure it out. And everyone's like, just wear masks, throw in vaccines. We don't know. Just do something.
That was just us humans trying. Oh my God, we got to try to do something.
Whatever.
Try.
Exactly. Hey, stay away from each other. 6 feet apart.
That's true.
That's right.
No.
For sure. Yeah.
No.
That's right. Well, there you go. Now we figured out COVID.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with China or
No.
whatever. No, it's
Nothing.
clearly
Go trains.
go trades. Traveling through multi-dimensions.
Yeah. That's what
That's what happened. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for sure. AJ, what's going on with you, buddy?
Not much really.
Okay, all right.
Home stuff.
Nice.
Home stuff. Dealing with. Got one of our sinks fixed today. That
Ooh,
we've
nice.
been wanting. It's been needing to get fixed for months.
Sorry, what was that again? You're getting fixed?
Sink.
Oh, yes.
The one in the our main our
Right.
main bathroom
How's that going?
has been out of order. Well, okay, so here's the saga, the saga of the sink,
Okay, Sink Sagas.
ode to plumbing, the sink saga. So obviously it started off where it would just drain really slowly, and then it just stopped draining altogether.
Mhm.
So we took there's that little
Yep.
U pipe thingy.
You're
And-
such a plumber.
Yeah, the U pipe thingy.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Go on Home Depot.
It is the U-pipe. Yep.
HomeDepot.com right now.
Yeah.
You type in U pipe thingy
Yeah.
with the screw on cappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you could take the little screw on cappy off to get the water
Yeah.
to come out.
And
Right.
catch anything that
So obviously that's not where the problem was.
Nope.
There wasn't a clog there. So we got one of those, or we tried all the liquid plumbers and
Yeah.
didn't work. So we got one of those snake
Yep.
guys,
Yeah, yeah.
auger things.
Mhm.
And we put that down the
Mhm.
pipes and stuff. Nope, didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So then we went down to the basement. We cut a section of pipe out
Yeah.
Well, sorry. Before we went down to the basement, we called a guy, a plumber, to come and give us an estimate. He's like, well, you'll have to replace this 6-foot piece of pipe here and then get this other little piece thingy and blah, blah, blah. It's going to cost you like $867.
Cheap.
Nice.
We're like, no, it's not going to cost us $867. We're going to try and figure this out. So went downstairs and cut a section out of the pipe that leads up to the sink. And we used the snake auger thing. And still no. We went like both ways. And still no. So we've been living with that for a bit. And we've been humming and hawing at calling another plumber to come in because it's like, who the fuck?
Yeah.
So when our water main broke, the line that goes right to the city's line, we had another plumber that came out and he recommended this one fella. So we called him up and he came out and checked it out today. He's like, okay, well, I can, try and auger it out again, but with this big, huge.
Yeah, the big one.
Like the big boiler, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because this is what we have. And it's just like, right? And so, he did that and
got it.
And it cost me $50.
There you go. Way cheaper.
So try to charge me $867 or whatever the fuck for some pipe that after I got that quote, I looked it up on the Home Depot and it's like not dirt cheap, but it's not $800 for 6 feet of fucking pipe. It was like maybe like $47 or some shit.
Yeah.
They got kids to feed too, man.
Like
they got kids to feed too.
Well, he knew he was talking to an unknown.
You're not gonna listen. You talk to any tradesman, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, no, that's the price." That's.
It's funny you
I'm glad you found a way around it.
It's not the price, and I found a tradesman to do it.
I'm glad you figured a way around it. I love it.
I like their story though, because the similar thing happened to me in my house for 2.5 years ago. Same idea. Water would not go down.
Right.
We had to do dishes in the buckets, the whole thing.
Okay, yeah.
Same exact thing. We were trying to get down in it. Finally, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We bought buckets. We used buckets. Dump out the water in the toilet. All this shit. We had a whole thing going on. And one day I decided, fuck it. I'm going to pour the rest of the cleaner down the pipe. I'm going to put the cap on it. And man, I did that. Didn't look at it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. One day I decided, if I'm going to take a look, I pulled it off. I'm like, oh shit, it looks empty. Turn on the water and it's fixed.
Hey,
oh Jesus.
Yeah.
There you go.
So hey,
Nice.
anybody out there, if your pipe is clogged and you're at the oh fuck moment, put that cleaner down.
Yeah.
I didn't liquefy, I just dumped everything we had, put the thing on, and yep.
Nice.
You could explode your house by doing that.
Meh.
But he didn't. So,
I didn't.
But he didn't.
So it worked out.
But yeah, it was.
Or I did and it's leaking somewhere that I don't know about.
There you go.
Yeah, it was weird because it was just the one drain that wouldn't. Every other drain in the house was fine.
Right. Did you find out what was the clog?
We have all the pipes are PVC plastic pipes that go to the main stack of the house, but there's one section of that stack that's still galvanized steel.
Okay.
And what can happen over time is it can get all gunky and rusty and gross and shit can stick in there, and so we figured that was probably that
spot,
that connection that goes from the sink pipe into the main stack is probably where it was. So
well,
it's fixed for now.
It's fixed for now. Hopefully forever.
Yeah,
At least for as long as you have the house.
Probably not. I'm sure there's going to be a point where we'll have to replace it with plastic.
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm assuming all new residential plumbing.
Oh, it's all PVC.
New residential?
Yeah, PVC, right?
Yeah. Ours is a combination of,
right.
Yeah.
We had one of the reasons we had the main leak is because it's all copper pipe.
Oh, yeah.
And the acidity in soil can eat away at the metal.
Yep.
And cause little leaks. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad you solved that mystery, sir.
Yes.
Very
I'll
nice.
figure it out.
We were happy that we can now use the sink in our large bathroom. So
Yeah.
Very nice.
we have another bathroom, but that's also where the kitty goes to the bathroom.
So
Yeah.
So it's not
'Cause it's sharing.
it's not the nicest bathroom.
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
it's kind of stinky. So brushing your teeth and doing your nighttime routine in that bathroom isn't the most enjoyable and relaxing of times.
Especially when you get kitty litter in your toothpaste. That's the
I'm gonna
worst.
say-
That's the worst.
Especially when you
Hate
drop
that.
you drop your toothbrush right in the freaking litter box and right next to the poo, and all you can do is kiss it up to God and keep going.
I have to admit, I was more laughing because you said kitty. My first instinct was you were talking about your kid's bathroom. And then I clued in. Oh, no, he means
No,
kitty.
kitty.
Yeah.
Kitty, not kitty.
Not kitty. Kitty.
Thank
Yeah.
kitty, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Now you don't have to worry about the granulars in your teeth anymore.
Nope.
It's good.
Well, less concerned.
Or
at
less,
least.
yeah.
Less concerned.
Less
concerned.
Yeah.
Cat still might track it in there.
I expect you. Yeah.
Good on you.
So yeah, that's about it. Other than that, summertime hanging with the boy.
Nice. That
That's
is
about
cool.
it.
After one other thing I got to was the MS bike. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it was one of those. Yeah. Oh shucks, we only did one day because they had the storm on the Sunday, so
right,
it got
yeah.
canceled. But yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, I forgot how much just relaxed fun it is.
Yeah. You've been doing that every year. Obviously, the last couple of years you're taking off.
Though the silly thing, I didn't really check the start time. I just assumed in my head 8:00. So Shan drives us up there. And we're actually a little bit late, but I wasn't too worried because it's like 8:20 and there's nobody fucking there. I'm like,
no.
wow, it is really empty. Holy shit. But I get my bike. I start the bike. It wasn't until I got to the very end that I realized, oh no, the leave time was supposed to be 7 a.m.
It pays to check your calendar, folks.
Yeah, I should have checked.
Right.
Though I will say, even though I screwed up, it definitely was a lot less people than the last one that was done,
Yeah.
which was 2019.
yeah.
A lot less people.
For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe next year will be a lot more.
Yeah.
Things
But
kinda
yeah,
like
the
that,
Sunday
but
got canceled because they had the lightning storm and all that.
Right.
So
So it was Grand Benham back?
normally
to Grand
it's
Bend, yeah.
the Grand Bend to London on the Saturday,
Right.
London back to Grand Bend on the Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, still a day.
Yeah, it was still a good
Right.
day. No, I had
Yeah.
fun. Got to go out, do the bike thing,
Do
radio
you put
blast.
tunes in your ears when you ride
So
like
you're-
that long?
You're not supposed to. And in my case, I actually have a thing where I put my my radio in.
Okay.
So I have a little
like a whole
mini radio.
in your ear?
No,
Oh,
I put it
okay,
on
okay.
to my bike.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like one of those guys that we see hanging out with
Oh,
the
yeah.
e-bikes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah. I can show it to you
They've
when I
got
get
the
up.
Bluetooth speakers
Yeah.
slung over their shoulder.
For
Yeah,
sure.
those dudes.
Yeah,
those guys.
mine I hook to the bike.
yeah, you're cool like that.
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
old school cool.
He's got the bell, ding ding, and the radio.
I do have the
For
bell.
sure.
Legally,
And just in case the bell fails, he's got.
Nice.
I don't
Nice.
have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never use my bell. Anytime I'm on the bike path or anything, if there's a pedestrian, the only time I use it if it's I have to honk, like it's an emerge or hey, be very aware.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm just hey, I'm on your left. Hey, on your left.
Move, fucker.
No, I don't move, fucker.
Oh.
No,
Yeah, it doesn't move for anybody.
no, I don't say move, fucker.
Well, you're inspiring me. Maybe I should like grab my old Discman and strap that to my skateboard with the
Strap it to your
anti-skip.
skateboard.
So
And
I
then
can,
get some
Hell-
computer speakers.
hell yeah.
Some Creative Labs.
Hell yeah. Put some
computer
Power Mind
speakers.
5000
Creative laugh.
CDs in there or
Sound blaster.
Get some Sound Blaster.
Some Winamp.
Computer speakers on there.
Exactly.
Win up to the day I die.
Are they even around anymore? There must be. There must be some version
I
of
think
Winamp
they're
out
actually
there.
somebody tried to buy it and try to make a couple bucks off it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not entirely sure, to be
Okay.
honest. It's just that it's like most things in life, that memory of Winamp.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah, I remember.
It was a
that.
great
Yeah.
friend in the dark storms of
Yes,
you know,
of the past.
yes, of
of
the
those
past.
in the
90s.
Napster days.
yeah
In the
for
days
sure.
of the 90s.
The Napster times.
Even after the Napster times, like it was great because that's when before like Justin TV turned into Twitch and all that stuff, there was like people showing marathons of TV shows.
Yeah.
And for me, it was the first time. It's like, oh, people are just
Oh yeah,
throwing
that's-
stuff online to watch. That's amazing.
That was my
Yep.
first exposure into binging
Yeah.
shows. Is when you introduced me to Justin TV.
yeah.
Yeah.
People would just play, episode after episode of whatever.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's great.
Yeah, that
That's
was my
great.
first foray into binging.
And it's because of Winamp that I watched all of The Sopranos. Like I binged the entire
yeah?
season in like a week, like all 6 seasons.
I do remember that same thing. And you know what's funny how you are the start of that? Same thing for me. Never really got into it. Go over to Chris and let's hang out.
yeah.
And we would sit there with beers and watch this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, yeah. We'd have lots
Oh
of
yeah, I
fun.
watched so much To Catch a Predator on fucking Justin TV. It's ridiculous.
Should you be saying that out loud? I don't know.
No, it's okay to watch
it's
it.
okay.
It's okay to watch To
You
Catch a
can't
Predator.
be the
but
predator.
you can't be on
Oh,
it.
okay.
You can't be on it. You can,
What if,
you can watch
what if
it.
you're on it? You want to watch yourself on it? Like, oh wait, guys, wait. Here goes.
Yeah. Hey, do
Hold
I
on,
look good?
hold on,
Do I look
Hold
good?
on, hold on, I'm on cops.
Do I look good? Do I
Look
look
good,
good?
yeah. Got a big surprise, everybody.
Okay, cop, before you cuff me, can I quickly just, get
Yeah,
my hair
exactly.
propered?
Myself right.
Just, get it worked out.
And I watched a lot of cops on there too.
For sure, yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
we
a
had
fun show.
cops marathons.
Yeah.
That's a weird evolution. Justin TV, yeah, obviously we're talking about was really great at the time, but now Twitch, it's its own animal. Like it's not even.
It's not even close to. Well,
No, well, some elements are.
Yeah, it depended on I guess what you searched on Justin TV, right?
Yeah, you can find people doing their own
Gaming.
pseudo Twitch streams or gaming
Yeah.
streams for sure. But like,
For sure.
Like at the time, we're like, fuck, why would we watch other people play video games? We could play our own. Which
That's
now
true.
dawns on me. We probably should have had our own Justin TV channel.
Probably.
Right? We should have been grandfathered, but whatever. I digress. So. Oh,
No,
good times,
you
good
digress?
times. Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes. There are times when I digress. Yeah. Well, that's interesting
Yeah,
that you did the Emma's bike run.
it was good. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
That's fun. I always wanted to do the one with all the 20 people bike or whatever it is. Or
Yeah, I only
Oh.
saw one group on the group bike.
yeah, the group
Yeah.
bike. That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
I only saw one.
I just want to ride it.
It's the
Is it
human
fun?
the human Senti bike.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask what you have to operate with your mouth.
No.
Don't ask. It's bad times, man. Bad times.
Nice.
I'm going to Wonderland this weekend.
You're going to Wonderland this
Ooh,
weekend.
nice.
Yeah, so-
Over the long weekend to boot.
Yeah, we're going on Saturday. And I'll tell you this very well may be the last time I go to Wonderland after ticket prices.
Oh, what to say? So, because it's what, like $60 to get in or something?
Yeah.
And then, of course, do you want to wait in the 5-hour line?
Right.
Or do you want to pay the $100,000 to wait
Yeah.
in the 2-hour line?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So it roughly works out before taxes with Fast Pass, the Plus, which gives you everything, and the ticket online. So you don't buy at the door because they charge you another $20 at the door. It roughly works out a bit $205.
Yeah.
Done
Jesus
before
Christ.
taxes.
For one ticket.
For one ticket and Fast Pass. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And you kind of have, like Dave said, he's not exaggerating. You kind of have to do the Fast Pass. Otherwise, you're waiting about 4 or 5 hours for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus half an hour to an hour.
Oh man, I remember
Yeah.
last time I went there. Can't remember when it was, but yeah, it definitely wasn't. It wasn't that.
Oh, no.
No.
Last time, okay, so I'm an amusement park junkie. My wife and I have been to many, but Wonderland, I think we might have paid $120 the last time we did Wonderland on the Fast Pass. About that. But that was also a few years
Last time
ago,
I went
right?
to Wonderland, I didn't even get a fast pass, and I was getting on rides in like 20 minutes.
And
Yeah.
I was about to say, I also kind of regretted getting a Fast Pass because I saw so many people not waiting. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
God, but whatever. You pay the price and
Yeah.
move on, right?
Yeah.
And then the one place that did make sense to get it was Cedar Point. When we were there, every time we've gotten there, I think we've gotten a Fast Pass. It's a lot cheaper to go there, even though it's American money. And there's a lot more rides, so it makes more sense why you would get it.
Oh, okay.
And although there wasn't at the time, there wasn't a lot of people waiting, or some rides were more than others. There were some ones you can get on with. Well, it made sense to get it because you're just whatever. And I think that was like maybe $100 American for both. So things are jacked up, and because people have been without rides for a couple of years, this is a season. Or this is time to
Well,
go,
it's
right?
also
So-
it's the only place in Ontario you can go
Right.
consistently for rides.
right. Exactly.
I can't think of any other place that has actual rides, not just
Yeah, I know
a
what you mean.
fair.
I think you're right. I don't think we have
There's
it in
the Ferris
Ontario.
wheel in Niagara, but that's
since,
about all.
Since like
Not bad.
Ontario Place closed down.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
there were like
yeah.
some rides. at
Yeah, there was
Ontario Place.
it was still more kiddie, but at least there was something. Yeah. But yeah, that's gone too.
Do we have? I'm trying to think. I think there's an amusement park out in BC that's supposed to be really good, but I don't think we have anything else.
No, I don't think so.
Like, I mean, a couple of small little things here and there, but for the most part,
And
it's
then
like,
there's your fairs.
yeah. The fairs, yeah.
I have to admit, I'm excited for the fair coming back this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I am, but I also feel like I'm just going to be disappointed. Like I go
Dude,
every year.
Our Mother Earth's playing.
That's awesome.
Oh, that could be fun.
That'll be worth it. Where are they playing, in the grandstand?
No, they're going to the. I read about this. They actually are playing in the theater thingy.
Oh, well,
Theater
that would be
thing.
fun.
Yeah, they're not playing.
Oh,
on
the
grand-
upstairs where Yuck Yucks used to be. or
I
whatever.
think so,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah. I read it somewhere, and I didn't read. I read the headline.
The
I did
headline,
the
yeah.
standard
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, apparently they've moved where they're doing the concerts. It's not in the horse area or anything of that,
Right.
like old school
Okay.
days.
That's interesting because that's a really big,
Yeah, I don't know the full plan, and I could be wrong.
yeah.
It's entirely possible.
Because the audiences, I remember when we would go see them as a kid, like they were gigantic. At the
Well, but as a
grandstand.
kid,
The
everything's
first-
I know.
gigantic.
The one time that I went, I saw a monster truck there a few
Mhm.
years back, and they were set up in the corner of the parking lot.
Oh wow!
They had the stage
Huh.
set up in the corner of the parking lot, closest
Really?
to the casino.
Wow.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
But by the
So-
way, I remember reading something because I have to admit
Nice.
that I am. That was a shot. Very
kidding,
nice. Fuck.
Wow.
But yeah, I've always been excited about the fair. For me personally, it was more just go in, meander, look at the
Yeah.
cows, have a bite of something I shouldn't eat.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't do the
I don't do the
riding
rides,
and
yeah,
stuff
no,
like
yeah,
that.
no.
I have Yeah, my vertigo won't let me.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of any of the rides there, and it's one of those funny things where I will get the Ride Anywhere thing for Sam
Sure.
and for Shan.
Yeah.
They'll run off and do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Curtis and I will go walk around,
Screw out,
meander, poke, look.
Yeah, I like all the little
Yeah.
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 I prefer to see those. I think Max prefers the animals too.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's
sure. Yeah.
not a huge fan of rides. I think
Mhm.
because like the kiddie rides too, you sit in one of those stupid cars,
Yeah.
and you just
Right.
go around.
Yeah, it's not even
Maybe
fun.
up a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's just kind of like, why am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going
Why
on
am I?
here?
What's
He's on the
and- but
Himalayas.
when he
Like,
sees,
what
like,
is this all about? Why am I on the? Why
Yeah.
is this just going
Yeah.
around in circles? And yeah.
But when he sees like the animals and shit like that,
Gets
he
excited.
Pretty stoked. Yeah.
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, same with me. I'm not a ride guy at the fair either because if I'm gonna go on rides, I'm gonna go to Wonderland or somewhere way
Yeah.
more fun that has way better rides and
Yeah.
not set up by carnies.
Oh man, I haven't enjoyed a ride probably since I went to Disney World when I was 12.
Wow.
I just
Long
don't.
time.
I'm not a huge.
Yeah, I've never been big. Like Wonderland. I didn't mind the roller coasters, even the old schoolers. Like,
Yeah.
I liked
Great
it.
Canadian.
Yeah, I liked them.
See now,
Yeah.
if it was still when I was a kid, I remember coming down here and we'd go to Canada's Wonderland and it was all Hanna-Barbera shit.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's when they owned the park.
So
or they had a licensing thing.
If that's how it was still, I think it would be cool to just go and not have to ride rides. Kind of like you can go to Disney World and not ride a ride.
Yes.
And still have a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
Because it's a theme park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So if it was more of a theme park,
Sure.
I think it'd be cool. Or even if it was still Paramount's Canada's Wonderland.
Sure. Yeah.
It might be a little more interesting for me, but now it's just seems like they're just trying.
Well, they're just
Hmm.
they're just trying to utilize what they have without having to pay the licensing fees for Paramount or whomever.
I look at it
else,
this way. We know
right?
what we can talk about maybe next week.
Sure.
Your experience
Of
at
course.
Canada's Wonderland.
Yes.
We will talk
Yeah.
about all the times I vomit for sure. We can definitely do that. Absolutely.
Nice.
The vomit comment. No.
Because
The many vomit comets.
Yes, indeed.
like I have to admit, I was at Canada's Wonderland in 2019, but it was for that winter thing they tried to do.
Oh yeah. How was that?
So I got
Yeah.
the tickets for free.
Right.
Okay.
And it was just kind of a, hey, let's go drive out as a family, have some
Yeah.
fun. Like, it was okay. Yeah.
Were the rides working?
No, so then they had some rides, like,
Probably like indoory type.
not the indoor, but just the slow kiddie type stuff.
Yeah, none of the
It's-
coasters.
okay.
Or
none of the
anything like that,
coasters,
yeah.
nothing like that
Okay.
was
Yeah, it'd
going.
probably be too dangerous.
It was more,
with ice.
and it looked pretty. There was a lot
Right.
of Christmas lights, a lot of snow, lots of characters. Like, it was good,
But not the same.
it just wasn't worth the 2.5, 3 hour drive, the getting the
And
food.
what were tickets supposed to cost?
I don't remember.
Probably like $100.
I honestly don't know.
I remember when they used to do deals with like Max Milk and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep, you could buy them at the Max and then just
Yeah.
take them in. Yep.
For sure.
When I was in college, I got sorry to cut off,
No,
but
it's
when I was in college, I had that since I lived right beside it, got the full season pass for.
Oh,
I think I paid like $90.
Yeah.
And
Right?
we would just randomly skip school, go in on a Wednesday morning, and it's basically empty.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a great time.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you got your ride fill in those couple of years.
Oh,
you did
fuck
that.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like I don't really care about
Yeah,
Wonderland
it was
anymore.
great.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things that I was close enough that, like I would literally walk to the damn park.
Fuck, that's amazing. Wow, that's amazing. That's actually Beck and I have talked about moving to Sandusky just so we could be in close proximity,
Just to get
Cedar
the all
Point.
the time pass.
Cedar Point. Yeah,
Ohio.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
So have you been to Six Flags?
No, not yet.
No,
No,
you
no.
haven't so that's a
on the
Warner.
list.
That's a Warner Brothers license
Right.
thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. Are all of them? Yeah, I think they all.
I think they all are.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think they are. They all have the Superman or Batman ride or something. Yeah, yeah.
You've never been to a Six Flags?
No, not yet.
Did you do any of that kind of stuff when you were traveling?
No, we didn't because the RV. So what would happen?
They would have RV parking.
No,
or
they
something
would,
there,
but
wouldn't they?
what would happen we would get to a city and we'd find a place to set up, or we'd do something, or if we were in the city of a park, it didn't work out where we could go to the amusement park because we were just worried about where we were going to stay or what it was going to cost us, yada yada yada. So it just didn't work out. Like the point was travel, unfortunately, not for amusement parks. And I Beck and I both regret. We should.
But you went to a wrestling show,
We did go to a wrestling show, yeah,
and
we
you were
did,
in
yeah.
Florida.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah,
You were
Jacksonville.
you were in Mickey's hometown,
We were.
home state.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were. Yeah, but we were very far from Orlando. We were in Jacksonville. I think that's like a good 4-hour drive, 5-hour drive. And with a fifth wheel, that's It's a lot of gas. It's
I
a lot of.
guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but think how
Yeah.
cheap gas was back
Oh, I
then.
know. Man. 3 years ago, gas was so cheap. Let me tell you, kids. Yeah. No, so it just didn't work out the way you wanted it to. But we've
You
talked
could
about
have gone
it
to
again.
you're in Jacksonville. Don't they have like Gatorland or
I don't know.
They do have Gatorland in Florida.
Don't
I've
they-
actually been there.
Yeah,
It's
you've
fucking
been there.
awesome.
Yeah.
Pabst Blue Ribbon Park?
Yeah, that stuff's great. Yeah, no, but we did drink a lot of Pabst. We were going to the music park. No, just kidding. We did drink a
Wow.
lot. No, just
Okay.
kidding. We didn't.
I don't know how to respond to
I
that.
like beer. I like beer. I
I like beer too, but I put
don't
that
like
on my.
Pabst. Yeah,
if there's
that's
nothing
not-
else,
No.
I will drink it. If there's a nothing else and I want a beer, I will drink it.
Yeah, if there's literally no other beer.
But then you're going to
Yeah.
get in trouble and the cops are going to come and then you're going to have to look at the camera and say, I'm white trash and I'm in trouble.
Meh.
I guess so. Yeah, what did I had a joke about Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's the RC Cola's a beer. No,
yeah. I'll give you
It's
that.
like we got to drink it, I guess.
I'll give you
guess,
that.
Yeah.
But there are people that are diehards. They're like, oh, no, passing my beer. But then there are people that are diehards for Budweiser. And
Yeah.
So whatever,
Oh, Budweiser again. I accept. It's the diehards that want to drink Canadian. Like what? Why?
Yeah. But Budweiser's got like a few steps up over Canadian for sure.
Oh God, yes.
For sure they do.
Yeah.
However,
I haven't had a regular beer in a long time.
why are you on a diet?
No, I just haven't. Anytime I get a beer, I try to go for something different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Craft beer or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like not even for the sake of ooh, I'm a cool hipster guy. Look,
That's for other people to say, not for you to say,
look
AJ.
at the beer I'm drinking.
Yeah, that's for other people to say.
But just because, yeah, I've had the Coors Lights, I've had the
Sure.
the blues and the blue lights, and yeah, I want something variety. But
Something different.
I have,
Yeah.
like I said, I haven't had like a Coors Light or a blue light in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
And I
think
don't
of
drink
mine.
that much either. So
I drink all right, and I can't think of the last time I've had any of those either.
The only time I've had a Bud or even a familiar beer like that would be if I'm at someone's place and they offer it.
okay,
That's the only
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
I admit, I don't think I'd ever buy one.
Yeah, no.
No.
I've never.
I used to be
When's the
a
last time I bought a case of Bud?
a
Yeah.
fan of the Coors Light for sure.
Really?
I don't think I bought a case of Coors Light in fucking
No, I can't.
got to be
remember.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think
like
I'm
that.
about the same, even just for buying any case of beer.
Yeah. I haven't bought a case of beer in a while. Oh, for myself anyway.
No, yeah, I think like the
I've bought it for other people.
most beers I've bought in the past 10 years or so was like
A pint of
maybe
random
like,
can.
2 or 3,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a random.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'll last me a good.
Yeah. I'll do a
Forever.
6-pack here and there. Yeah,
And I have to admit, I've much the same where I bought just the pint or two, but
Sure.
it lasts me that evening.
Yeah, I hear you. I had so I also like the weird beers, and one of my favorite IPAs is Bone Shaker.
Mhm.
And I had a hard time getting through 3 over like a 4 or 5 hour period. It's like, whoa, clearly I'm getting old.
Yeah.
It's like,
Wow, I wouldn't even been able to even come close to that. No,
It's an easy.
I'm a pilsner. I like a lighter alcohol.
Oh yeah, no, this is not for you.
and a
then.
lighter flavor.
Yeah, this is
I'm
like
not a hopsy.
no.
No,
This
can't-
would not be
can't
for
I'm
do
you.
the hopsy.
I can't do the
Oh,
IPAs.
yeah.
Definitely can't do the IPAs
They're the best. They're the best.
or the Guinnesses.
The marriage of like bitter and citrus, whoever can do that the best.
Oh,
I'm in there. I'm in there.
Fuck, I
the
hate
court.
that.
Love it.
I hate the beer, and I'm pretty sure. And I never noticed this with your, like we were talking about standard beers like
Mhm.
Buds and Coors Lights and stuff like
Sure.
that. I never really noticed the huge difference between, like, say, a Pilsner and a lager.
Mhm.
Okay.
But when it came to like darker beers, like your
Yeah.
Guinnesses or your Alexander Keith's
Kilkenny.
Indian
Yeah.
Pale Ale type stuff,
Yeah.
I would start to notice the difference. But then when I started drinking these micro brew
Mhm.
type beers, local craft breweries, I really noticed that a lager tastes like beer mixed with grapefruit juice, and not in a good way. And I don't like it.
Okay.
And I
Lagers-
was pretty sure I was a fan of lagers
Up until the
Wow.
before I had probably a real
lager.
actual lager.
I'd like
lager.
to
And I was
know
like,
what lager
no.
that was that tasted like grapefruit.
All of them. All of them have
Okay,
this
all
this citrusy thing going on to me.
I am an ale guy myself.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a-
like
I'm a-
ales.
I'm a pilsner.
I'm
I'm
not
an
a
ale
pilsner.
guy.
Pilsner's all. I mean, I can drink them, but I find they got like a skunkiness to them. almost every time. I don't know why.
Really?
Whatever.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like. I can get over some of them. I'm not like pilsners are fine, but because of that, I'm usually leaning away.
Because I
from
definitely don't like a skunky beer. Like, don't give me
Yeah,
no
no.
Coronas or nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I will not drink a Corona.
You know, it's funny. I don't mind Coronas.
Yeah, I like Corona's fine.
But it's one of those drinks that I prefer them just in the when I'm in that what the fuck do I call it? Like right time, right spot. Like when it comes to like it's super hot and I'm out camping or something.
I think we taled about
There's
this.
something about Coronas.
I think we talked
right.
about this that not too long ago. Maybe it was here. Maybe it was somewhere else. I don't know.
Maybe it was your other podcast.
I could have been high.
Yeah.
But we talked. I think we talked about why the bottles of Corona are clear is because the sun actually changes the way it tastes. Like, you know how beer is stored in usually a brown or a green bottle?
Mm-hmm.
That's so the sun can't get to it because it'll make it go like skunky. It'll taste funky, right?
Yeah.
But apparently with Corona, it's like the opposite.
Okay.
If you expose it to light, it'll be less funky.
Intriguing.
I don't know.
Now I want to try this.
I don't do the fruit and beer thing either. So like I'm not
I don't mind a rattler.
You mean you don't throw a lime in your Corona?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't mind
and
that either.
And that could also be why I'm not a fan, because that's a thing that
you don't have to do it, but it's a fun thing to do.
But even like a Radler, or when it was popular to do the orange.
For the Belgian moons or whatever, but basically Belgian beers.
I think I remember it being in Alexander Keith's, but that's again me thinking of the lower end of the spectrum on beers.
Speaking of, real quick, I just want to cut you off, but on beers, I think I'm an expert in IPAs. I drink enough of them.
Okay. Or you're just an expert in drinking.
Yeah, well, maybe that's it. But Alexander Keith's IPA, which was probably my first whatever IPA it is.
It was Rickard's Red. That's what it was. That's what
what you're talking about.
You go to all the like Boston pizzas and stuff like that, and that's what they would advertise, a Rickard's Red with an orange slice, right?
Yeah, that's right.
No.
I remember that.
No, ma'am.
That's not for you. But Alexander Keith's, I don't think is an actual IPA. Like maybe by formula's sake it is, but compared to all the other IPAs, it does not taste
that's
like
one. Well, that's kind of what I'm saying with when it came to like the lagers or the pilsners, like Labatt's Blues is a pilsner, right?
Yeah.
It probably doesn't taste like a real pilsner.
Maybe.
Right? Just like Alexander Keith's doesn't taste like
a real IPA.
A real crafted IPA.
Yeah.
It's that multi not what mass produced.
It's
sort of
the
thing.
Consistent, low key, greater market.
It's that bottom
scope.
of the it's not your bottom as in like Lucky Lager or anything like that. But it's it's on the ladder. It's not.
It also depends what you like. Like I know there are people in my wonderful family, like you try to offer them anything but something that's in a bottle. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Also, cans are a no-no. Glass is a no-no.
Yeah, it has to be like in the bottle or the can of beer. Like that's what they want. A Coors Light, things like that. That's the only thing they want. Nothing else. We're all human.
We're all human.
We
all like to drink because life sucks. So we drink it away.
Yeah. I've been actually a good boy. I should have bring this up. I've been trying to do. I accidentally stepped on a scale a couple weeks back.
Accidentally.
It was out. It was out, and I stepped on it, and I realized, I was like, oh my god, I weigh 186 pounds.
Nice.
Fuck you.
I do.
Nice.
Did. Because I decided, I don't want to weigh this. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back on that. Not so much a meal plan, but I have this thing now where. Because I was being a bad David, my normal self, where, a common day I would, have a beer or two, get a snack of this sugary thing, that sugary thing, random things.
Yeah.
And my thing, I think it's been building up. So I now have a new rule. I may only have one treat a day.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And when I say treat, I mean, I can only have either, a beer or a case sweet, or a marijuana.
Gotcha.
That sort of, or play on the computer.
Sure.
See, that's why you got to smoke the marijuana, because then you don't get fat from it.
But it can lead to munchies.
Oh,
That's true. Fat, and then the whole plan goes out the window.
Good point.
Exactly.
I've already done that where I've gotten a little too high. I'm like, I need munchies or I'm going to die.
That's a real problem, man.
It is
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm on a similar thing. I also stepped on a scale, but on purpose, not because I want to see if I could break it. I didn't break it. I'm going to try next week though. No, but same thing. I'm actually 8 weeks solid working out every
Nice,
week.
good for
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, meet the week now, and same thing. It's not quite the same. I think the treat thing's a good idea. I might adopt that to my own thing.
Yeah.
but I'm trying to regulate what I'm eating.
Yeah.
and right now I'm doing weekdays. You're very strict. Weekends, it can be a little bit loosey goosey. But I think maybe carrying it all the way through with a treat thing might be a little bit
I
helpful.
try not to own things that will make me sad. I don't. I don't own a scale.
Okay.
Nice.
Nope.
All right then.
That's good. Yeah, I haven't stepped on a scale in a long time, but it happened to be out on the floor.
Sure.
And I'm like, oh shit, I wonder how much I weigh. You know,
Yeah.
I might be like 175. And
Oh.
I was one of those. I'm sad. I even took off all my clothes when I saw them, and that only brought me down
Right.
like half a pound.
That's funny. I don't get sad. I get determined. I'm serious. Like I'm like, oh,
I
well, can
truly
fix
wasn't
this.
really sad. It was just one of
Yeah.
those, you know what? Like I really have been bad recently. Like it's
Right.
been one of those, you know, I sit around. I get on my bike, so things like that, which is
Yeah.
good. But yeah, I would sit around. I eat a lot of snacks, a lot of sugars. Yeah, I don't drink a ton of beer, but I would have a few beers here and
Yeah.
there. And we all know a beer basically is just, you know,
It's just
5,000 calories
yeah.
of wonderfuless.
It's literally sugar and fat. Like
Yeah,
it's pretty
it
much
is.
what
It's-
it
that's
is.
all it
That's
is.
what it
Yeah.
But it tastes delicious.
Oh, it's fucking
For sure.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think. Well, it's just just adjusting your life. So you're like, all right, want to be in a better shape that you're in now, and you're just working on
Yeah,
it.
I just miss being young. You remember those days where you
Yeah.
could eat like
Oh,
5,000
God,
things
right.
of anything?
Right.
It did not
Eat
matter.
McDonald's
true.
every day for
Yeah.
fucking dinner, and you wouldn't gain a pound.
No,
Yeah.
no. Nowadays, you
Those are the
smell
days.
McDonald's and you gain 10
Uh-huh.
pounds.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Fucking think about it.
Yeah, I know. I'm already getting fatter again. Shit.
Yeah. I can feel my arteries clogging as we speak of it.
Yeah, McDonald's, so great.
McDonald's.
Yeah, so
Mm.
good. Staying in shape.
Well, no, I wouldn't say shape.
Trying to get
Round
back
is,
in
a,
shape.
round is a shape.
Round is a
Sure
shape.
is.
Yeah, because that's just, I even said to Shannon, like, I'm not trying to get buff or anything. Like, no, I just, my goal, and it's one of those things, I just like to get back to my 175. She goes, okay, so wait, you're like 186 now,
Yeah,
and you're
like-
worried about 11 pounds.
I
Like,
mean, come on now.
but it's summertime.
Oh, my God.
I have no excuse. Like, at least if it was winter, I'd be like, oh, winter time.
Well, when you
Right.
drop back down to 175, I think the goal should be you should wear that mankini.
I'm
from-
still sad I did
yeah,
not get
yeah.
that.
I think
Oh,
we
we
should
can
do
still
that.
get you
we
one.
can get you one. We can. I'm sure they're on Amazon.
I'm
on
gonna be
sale somewhere.
honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. Like, when it comes to the mankini, I will happily wear that anytime.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well,
cool.
sorry. Let me
You know
rephrase, let me
what?
rephrase.
We're gonna
not
get-
in winter.
We're gonna get that. No.
Shrinkage. I swear, shrinkage.
You'll be fine down here.
Yeah.
It's warm. No, see what we're gonna do is, and we're gonna take a picture of you in it, and that's gonna be the picture that is up for the entire length of whatever episode.
That's fair.
Or that's just our new Sarcastic Distractions logo.
Well, no,
Oh
no.
yeah, David and Mankini.
My only requirement, I will do this, but my only requirement, we're a team. We have to take the picture together.
Oh, of course.
Me in the center, holding you two
Yeah,
fine
of course.
gentlemen.
Only,
Why do I feel I'm going to get poked?
only if your testicles are hanging out the side.
They will be. Have you seen
Well,
the testicles?
sorry, which
They're
one?
hanging on the side.
I have not
Are
seen
you
his
guys
testicles.
are you guys going to have a competition on who gets the testicle side?
Oh,
No, they have to be split.
Oh,
in-
split. I got to share.
Yeah.
Oh.
right down the middle.
Or you can have the berries on one side and the twig on the other.
There you go. That's classy. That's a classy look, Dave. I like it. Actually, just to complete it, just to make sure you're the ultimate of class, you got to wear a beret.
Yes.
With the mankini.
With
Yes.
the mankini, my balls again.
and
I have no idea,
some
but all right.
aviators.
Oh, fuck yes. You definitely need
That-
aviators.
I will totally do the
No,
aviators
and a beret.
with
Oh,
the
yeah, for
beret
sure.
and the
No, there's
mankini.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying dismiss the beret. He needs a beret,
Beret,
and the
aviators, mankini, twig
Yeah.
and berries hanging out the
That's it.
sides, and Crocs.
Oh, wow. I was going to say barefoot, but
you know what?
no.
Crocs,
He draws the line
is
at the
old.
Crocs.
I'm sorry, yeah, I can't
Draws
do
the
the Crocs.
line at the
I
Crocs.
will
Better than
do
that. He's
the.
better
I'll
than
do
that.
the sandals with socks though.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah,
that.
I'll do
I
that.
can,
I can't
I
go to
love
the
it.
Crocs
I
level.
can accept that.
All right. Whatever you do not shave your ass, Dave. Do not shave your ass.
It's like,
Not shave
it's
your
like I told
ass.
my wife today. I said, she's because we're getting ready to cut a tree down, that
Right.
tree down in the backyard.
Oh,
But she doesn't want to cut it all the way down to like a
to the
2
ground.
foot
Yeah,
stump.
Summary.
She wants like an 8-foot stump.
that you
Okay.
can maybe
So
craft
she
or
could
do
like
stuff.
do stuff around
Yep.
it or whatever, right? And I'm thinking I don't know, that's like just a giant stick sticking out of the ground now. But I told her she could do it if she hollowed it out and made me Chippendale's house,
Nah, that's cool.
right? So like
Yeah.
the
so you can
squirrels
see
can like
male
go
strippers.
in. No, not those Chippendales.
Oh, okay.
No, Chippendale's house, not Chippendales in Vegas, not the bar.
Okay.
House where they all live.
Where? Yeah. Where,
No, this-
living in their thongs.
The Chippy
Dave's
Monks.
gonna move into it. Make it.
Yeah, with Mike.
Yes.
He's going to be the
Okay,
king
so
of the
now-
Chippendale strippers.
It was supposed to be Chippendale the squirrels, but now I'm rethinking
It's way
my
better.
whole strategy. If he's going to move in with the mankini,
Yeah.
oh yeah. But no, the only way she's allowed to have the stump is if she hollows it out and makes a squirrel house.
Nice.
It's a lot of
That's
work.
obviously a joke.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have to admit, it's one of the, I know you mean it as a joke, not 8 feet high, but my uncle had to have a tree cut off of his yard, and he did ask for it to be, I think, well, what would it be? A meter, so 2.5 feet?
3.5.
Yeah.
3.3.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like, yeah, it's not terribly high.
See,
It's opportunities.
I wouldn't be horribly if it was even 4 feet or something like that,
Mm.
like just under neck height.
Yeah. The reason it works for him, though, is they actually they put flowers on it and everything, and they got it spruced up, and it actually looks quite nice.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
what
Yeah.
Nikki wants to do. She wants to put little morning glories around
Yes,
the bottom, so
yeah.
it'll vine up the.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but 8 feet.
8 feet does seem
lot.
big.
It
That's a
feels
lot.
just like a very large stick, because there's not going to be any branches.
No.
There's not going to be
Yeah.
it's just a big stick in the middle of the
What's
ground
her-
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But-
But I mean, once she dresses it up, it'll
I have to
probably be
admit, the
something
one
special
thing
while
I'll
it
give credit on, if you start at the 8 feet, give it a year, and you still don't like it, you
Good
can just
point.
cut
You
it.
can always
Yeah.
take it. You can always take away, as opposed to you can't.
You
add
can't
to
really
it, right?
re-add it, yeah.
does. Yeah, no.
I'll
Yeah,
get
that's a
a bit of credit on that.
Fair
Though I
enough,
will admit,
fair enough.
8 feet does seem too high, but
Does
Yeah.
seem a lot higher than necessary, but
I don't need that type of size personally. It just has to be nice.
I'm all about the girth.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm all about how it's used.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
there you
sure.
go.
For sure.
It's
doesn't
not about
look
the tree
like-
in your yard. It's how you use it.
That's
Not
right.
the size of the tree.
That's right. That's right.
But
About the circumference. Anyways.
I love how you keep pushing on that, but we know where your winning mark is, eh? I may not have length, but I got
All I
circumference.
could say is you can tell
they used to call him the can.
you can
man.
tell the age of a tree by how the rings of they grow out. So it's just gotta be. Anyways.
So tuna can.
Yep.
About yay long and about yay wide.
Oh, you vey.
Without the pump, yeah.
Without the pump, fuck.
For sure. Well, that's fun. So because of Amazon's follies,
Oh yes. Oh
I'm
yes.
about to receive a free toy.
Oh, is this what you talked about before?
An
Yeah,
expensive,
yeah.
an
But
expensive free toy.
Very expensive free toy. So in our couple of podcasts ago, go check it out. We talked about toys and our collecting habits and such. And so yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of collecting. So there's like 2 select sets that I want to get. The Dinobots being one for my Transformer collection, and the Menasor or the Stunticons. So the big piece of that is a character named Motormaster. Anyways, he's like $150.
Mhm.
I pre-ordered him in April. It's supposed to come out July 1st. For whatever reason, they ran out of stock. That's weird. Then they tell me it should have within about a month. July 24th comes, and I get confirmation that it's coming to me, and it literally watching the tracker shows up in our hometown, and then it says I get a thing saying it's undeliverable. I'm like, how's it undeliverable? That's really weird. So anyways, whatever, goes through it. I call in, and they're like, yeah, we're sorry, we're not sure, but we couldn't deliver it to you, but don't worry, we're going to refund you. I'm like, well, here's the thing, I don't think you collect, because if you collected, you realize if you don't catch something on the wave, then you're probably going to pay a hell of a lot more for it later on, right? So like, I can't really afford to not get this thing if I'm going to collect it. So she's like, I'm really sorry about that, but we'll make sure that you get a return whenever that, or a replacement whenever that comes in. And then she's like, I'll give you half off of it. Oh, that's really nice. That's
Yeah,
really sweet.
that is
That's
nice.
pretty
All right.
And then I started getting all these emails about returns for this item, which I obviously didn't receive. So I'm like, why were they getting that? And then I get a list of why my item would have been undeliverable. It's all address related. None of it is applicable to me. There's no reason why any of these reasons they would have been able to not deliver it to me. So I call him like, yeah, just want to know why I'm getting all this return stuff and yada, yada, yada. And the guy's like, he was really weirded out by me calling in. He's like, why are you calling when you initiated the return? I'm like, well, that's the thing. I didn't initiate the return. So we got into this whole story talking about it. And he's going through it all. And he's like, he tells me why. He's like, well, actually what happened was it was on the bottom of the logistics truck. So it got crushed. So it was legit broken. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. Thanks for not, sending me a broken toy. And then he's like, what did he say? So then he said, but what we're going to do, because they are going to obviously initiate a replacement for me. they try to give me a timeline of when I'm going to get it. There's no guarantee, but it's like, we're not going to charge you for the item.
Oh, at all?
Well,
Nice.
At all. I was like, yeah. And it goes, so, but he made a joke like it was going to be, because I was talking about having to pay 2-3 times the price on the aftermarket. He's like, you won't have to do that. I'm like, so are you saying that I won't have to pay for that, or I won't pay for the item at all? And he's like, no, you don't have to pay for the item at all. I'm like, well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So yeah. So it's a waiting, but hey, it's
Okay, so you're not getting it yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I anticipate a month.
Oh, don't anticipate.
I know that's bad. Don't expect anything.
Now you've just set yourself
Yeah,
up
I know.
for failure.
For failure. I'm gonna be all sad at fucking August 1st.
Yep.
What if we die? Listen to my shit.
You just put it out of your mind. You put it into the box of
Right.
forgetfulness, and then when it shows up, you go, oh, and it's someone else.
It's Christmas. Exactly. So yeah, that's my free toy from Amazon story.
Nice.
So for all the bad that Amazon does, well, I mean,
+1 for Amazon, I guess.
plus half of one.
+1/2.
Because I mean, they're doing way more harm than they are good.
Okay.
I think at this point in time. But
Well,
hey,
then they could afford to have one then,
yeah, it was sure.
because they're at like -950 bajillion.
Exactly.
So I mean, give them one.
All right, sure.
It's actually been a long time since I've ordered anything from the Amazon. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
What society are you part of then?
I don't really know. I'm not
I
annoying.
haven't made an Amazon order in a while now.
Yeah.
I mean, I pre-ordered the Darth Vader, but that doesn't
Right,
come out
that's
till
not till
January.
January, December. January.
It said January.
I almost got hooked by that Obi-Wan release or the reveal they did for San Diego Comic Con. Yeah, it's like a whatever Black Series.
You guys are talking way outside of my wheelhouse.
Oh, it's just a really awesome Luke Skywalker figure.
That's great. I would never pay
Yeah,
for it.
I know you
would.
wouldn't.
Yeah, you
No,
would.
no.
Yeah, you would.
Nope.
No,
Yeah, you
won't.
would.
Nope.
Yeah, you would.
He buys all.
There's no telling what you'll pay for now. You paid to see Aqua.
Okay,
was-
well,
he was always gonna pay.
Aqua was fucking amazing.
Anytime
let's
within
be
those
clear.
last 20 some odd years, however long it is, if there was a chance for him to see Aqua, he would have paid.
Oh,
It
fuck
would've-
yeah.
That wouldn't have been a question. It was
Yeah,
like,
I would have
if
just
there was an
done
opportunity.
I know you are.
Yeah, for sure. And
Teasing. I started the teasing.
I don't give a
technically.
shit. That fucking Darth Vader looks badass. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. You say what you want.
Yeah.
That thing looks amazing.
That's great.
To have that.
I'm glad you're happy.
Wow.
Yeah, dark helmet.
Yeah, speaking of, why haven't they made those figures yet? Why don't we have any Spaceballs figures?
Yeah, you know what? I think McFarlane should do that. He did Princess Bride.
It's true, he did.
He needs to do some Spaceballs.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be fucking wonderful.
Okay.
I would buy them all.
Yeah.
I would buy the Winnebago.
I don't think I would buy any, but if they actually had the Spaceballs series and one of the characters literally was just some Spaceballs, I would be tempted.
Just to have an actual Spaceball.
Just to have some Spaceballs.
It'd be Spaceballs. The Spaceballs.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, I want Spaceballs the action figure.
Yeah, I want that too, for sure.
And Spaceballs the
Well,
cereal.
Isn't that the
And
irony?
Spaceballs the flamethrower.
They had that whole bit in the movie, yet I don't even know if they did sell any gear or merch.
No, but
for
that's why Elon Musk made the flamethrower for the Boring Company.
Right, yeah.
Is because he actually wanted to make Spaceballs the flamethrower.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, what a fun project. But anyways, McFarlane or somebody, go make Spaceballs
Do it.
toys, please. Do that for us.
The
Tens of fans.
The Schwartz is with
Our
you.
sarcastic distraction militia. We're not an army yet. Militia, go out there and make someone make us.
Maybe we're a faction. Could we be a faction?
We could be a faction.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a faction.
We're a
Yeah.
faction. Is that something we could be?
I think we're more that oddball group that everybody just kind of looks at, goes, "Oh yeah, okay," and then walks away.
Oh yeah,
Misfits?
right, those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stand on the streets. and
right, those guys.
true.
that was nice. I like that.
That's what we should do. We should do a live podcast from a street corner, a random street corner.
Just sit there with lawn chairs and start talking.
We'll do it from Victoria Park.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, yes.
Let's do it from Victoria Park.
You know what's-
I
We'll
love
find
it.
some very interesting characters there.
Oh, will we ever?
And squirrels. We can interview the squirrels.
Yeah, we
And-
could interview the squirrels.
And the cobra chickens. There's lots of cobra chickens there.
Cobra chickens.
Gooses is.
Oh, well,
Those
not
aren't
really in
cobra
the
chickens.
Victoria.
Those are cobra chickens.
They're
Gooses
not.
is? Gooses
They're-
are fucking cobra chickens.
First off, they're geese,
Yeah,
plural.
Gooses is, yeah.
Yeah, geese,
Cobra chickens.
geese,
they're geese.
Cobra chickens.
and they're not cobra chickens, but all right.
They're
Yes, they are
geese.
the- Have you ever had an encounter with?
I
a
just
goose that
don't want
says-
people like leaving our podcast being dumber than when they came into it. That's all I'm trying to avoid.
Well,
here.
then we shouldn't have even
I'm gonna say, wait,
started.
I'm-
Then why did we even start?
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm sorry. We're already
But
going
yes,
there.
We're not
can
sitting here
definitely-
fucking spouting Neil deGrasse Tyson
That's
shit.
true. We're not definitely doing that. That's for sure. We're talking about toys and doing fucking podcasts on street corners.
Nice.
So yes, definitely, we should definitely interview geese.
Cobra
'Cause that'd be
chickens.
awesome. Yeah, there we go.
As long as I don't have any kids around, they'll be all right.
Yeah, we can avoid that.
I'm telling you, when they have kids, it's always funny to see the group because you always,
Oh yeah.
as they're all pecking and pecking, there's always the 2 or 3. Their heads are fully up and they're looking at you.
Yeah,
And you go too fucking close.
yeah.
They got you.
Oh yeah, my boy Chuck got fucking ninja kicked in the face by one on the.
Oh,
I
at the-
believe it.
Just don't
leaving the
fuck with
museum
them.
one day.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. I was riding my bike once and I was
fuck.
trying to be polite and get around them. And yeah, no, they jumped out at me.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I don't trust them.
I cried.
Yeah, don't. Just stay away from them. Or, I can't say kill them because that's wrong.
You
Oh,
can't
they'll
do
win.
that. You can't do
Or
that.
they will win. Yeah,
They'll win.
for sure. But yeah, they're a bit of a problem in our city, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have to
everywhere.
admit, for me personally, I don't find that a problem. They generally just stick by the river. You know, you see them get up and fly, and
Oh, you've
We
clearly not
walked-
frequented the places I've frequented.
I was going to say
They're
last
fucking
weekend,
everywhere.
last Saturday when we walked through Victoria Park, my wife and I, during they were having the Pride celebration.
oh yes, yeah, yeah.
On the one end, it was like the north end of the park.
Mm-hmm.
There were fucking like 100 of them, just wandering around.
Yeah. Well, it's the north end, all the Richies.
But yeah,
They all feed them. Fuck them.
Cobra chickens.
And it's one thing about that park is I always remember it, and I thought it was the most amazing thing when I was a kid that, yeah, the squirrels would come right up to you and eat food.
Yeah.
I thought that was amazing. And then I got older and I realized, no, it's just as humans, we've really fucked up their ability to get
yeah.
their own food.
It's our fault. So many years ago, I was in Victoria Park. I was skating through. I think Smokes had just opened up relatively recently, so I grabbed a poutine from there. And
Yeah.
I just decided I'm just going to eat in the park because that seems like a cool thing to do. And I'm like literally being surrounded by squirrels. I'm like, oh, that's really weird. And then they start jumping up on the bench and then on the table, like right beside me, like, what is going on? Like, they're bold as fuck.
And make you feel like
So-
the holiday critters from South Park.
Yeah, they kind of did. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go somewhere else. Like, I don't need to be, I'm not going to mess with squirrels because whatever. And I decided to skate away and I'm just kind of gingerly skating. And I swear they're like flanking me
Oh, yeah.
on the sides. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Oh yeah, they're fucking organized. Dude.
They're organized fucking animal crime. So I just gave my poutine and went away. I was like, fuck it. I was like, drop
Yeah.
poutine.
And that's
Throw
exactly
the
what they-
poutine and run really
that's
fast.
Intimidation. That's exactly what
They
they
did
wanted
it.
you
They
to
worked.
do.
It worked. They shook me down. They shook me down. They shook me down.
Nice.
So, yeah. Anyways, how was the Pride Festival? I didn't go.
We didn't stay and watch or do anything. We were. That's when we were playing toboggan. So we
Okay.
just went out to
Mm.
have a smoke and
Sure.
decided to walk through. And aside from what they were celebrating, I feel like it was like any other thing they have
Mhm.
in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had your vendors set up and you had your food
Yeah.
trucks and you had,
Mm-hmm.
at the time there was just a DJ on the stage. You had people dancing around and
Well,
this,
that's
that, and
good.
the other thing. But I mean,
Mhm.
it was like any other event that they hold
Mm.
in the park, I guess, which was kind of underwhelming.
But,
But
kinda
I
nice.
also wasn't there specifically for
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this time and this presentation or this event
Yeah.
at this time or
Yeah.
whatever. So I hope it went off without a hitch. And there were people there.
no negative.
Nice.
So
No negative reviews I've heard. I
Yeah,
just
so-
the only thing I was curious about is why they held it now and not in June when it's like Pride Month. But whatever.
that was my question
Okay.
as well, actually.
Yeah.
I was wondering,
It's been a
wasn't
London
Pride,
thing for a while.
Wasn't Pride Month last
Yeah, but
month? But
in 2019, when they had that huge ass parade that ended
Yeah.
with that never ended,
Mhm.
they did the same thing
Oh,
where
yeah.
it was July as well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
then. All right, there
It's
you go.
I don't know the reasoning per se.
Sure, but
they've done that before.
Yeah,
that's
they
just they
had
made
the-
that their time or
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah, they
cool.
did the parade
Nice.
this year as well. I remember seeing all the barricades
nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
along all the streets that kind of
That
Yeah.
was, that was
jut
in
off
June,
in
right?
Dundas.
Yeah,
No, that was just last week.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
yeah. I remember
Saturday.
because
Nice.
I thought it was on Sunday. I must admit.
You know what? It might have been on Sunday. I just remember seeing the wooden blockade things
On
Right.
all
set.
set
Gotcha.
out, ready to
Gotcha.
go.
Yeah,
So
I could be wrong though. I must admit.
I could.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was that weekend.
It was definitely that
It was
weekend.
on the
I agree
weekend.
with that. I agree
Yeah.
with that as well.
there you go. Yeah, I think for people in the community, Pride Month might be a little silly. But I like that fact that we're celebrating that stuff outside of whatever designated time zone that they give or time frame that they give.
Yeah,
them.
sure.
So yeah,
Whenever.
Yeah,
Go
a
do
party
your
is a
thing.
party.
Go do your
That's the
thing,
thing.
exactly.
Like, it
Go
doesn't
live your life.
necessarily have to be in the month to celebrate
Right.
it. You can celebrate it the next month. You can celebrate it the month before.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
fucking celebrate it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Who cares?
Live your life. Love it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just fucking celebrate it.
I know.
Yeah, it was cool. It seemed like we had a few people when Mad Moxies played the Toboggan Brewery there with Hello Kelly last weekend.
Yeah, give us a follow up.
Yeah, it seemed like we had a few people come in from across the road when
nice.
they were wandering home, come stop for a drink or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Cool.
It was fun.
Good.
Fantastic.
Played well.
That is
Right
good to hear.
Hello Kelly's a hell of a band.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some great musicians.
Yeah, they opened for you, right?
I don't want to call it that because they're pretty established, and I would say
But they opened for you, right?
I would say yeah, sure.
Okay, speak
Yeah,
Just want to make sure we're on the same
They
page.
played first.
Yeah,
Okay,
they played
opened for you,
first,
right.
which
They
means
played
they
first.
opened.
Like, I hate to say it, but Nine Inch Nails opened up for Jane's Addiction. You got to deal with
Yeah,
it.
they
You got to deal with it.
They played first.
It's just, it is what it is, right?
So yeah, I guess they opened for us.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, no,
That's
it was a good show.
All right.
It was fun.
Right on, man. Right on. How
was
long was
it?
your set?
45 minutes.
Okay,
It
cool.
wasn't that long.
Right on. And Toboggan, interesting venue.
Interesting venue, yeah. I mean, I'd probably play there again, but it's
I mean, if they're paying you, I'm pretty sure you will.
set up. It's an interesting setup, like how
Yeah.
they have the open kitchen and everything like that.
Yeah,
It's kinda
yeah.
neat.
It's very neat. It's all open concept, with the exception of actually, I haven't been there in a little while. The bar or the little, what do you want to call it? Shop up front where you can buy.
Yeah.
That
buy
one
on
was
sale.
separate. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still open in the rest of the area. I
Yeah.
assume?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I always got a little annoyed because you're sitting there. Now, if a band's there, there's a band.
Yeah.
But when you're sitting there and you're trying to actually have a chat at your table,
Yeah.
you need to yell really loud at each
Yeah.
other because there's so much background noise.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
it was
You're
like, yeah, it was
absolutely right.
definitely like that.
Yeah, like it's just that's always my
And
yeah.
Yeah.
can't say I enjoyed their food
Okay.
all too much.
What you have?
Unfortunately, I had Nikki had the mac and cheese,
Okay.
and then I had some like pretzel stick thingies,
Yeah, pretzels.
and I had something else too. Can't remember. Oh, a Caesar salad, which was
Yeah. I can't remember the I don't remember what I had
Underwhelming.
when I have
yeah,
ate
just-
there, but
I don't think I'd eat there.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, I've had their food. I mean, I don't know if it was amazing. I didn't hate it. But their beer's pretty great. I like most of their beers that they make.
Then yeah, that's yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, so that's what.
Hey, the place is nice.
I
It's
mean,
just
they are a brewery, more first and foremost, not an eatery. So
Yeah, but there's so many breweries. You're right about that. So many breweries that do get their food right. So
That's
many
true.
that
That's true.
like if you go, I know they kind of partner, but if you go out to Forked River, they have a really decent food selection, and there's other places, powerhouses like that. So yeah, but I hear what you're saying about Toboggan. It's like, nah, maybe not for you.
it was underwhelming.
Underwhelming. Yeah,
Hmm.
Could have been better.
but they paid you, so that's good.
Could have had some salt. Oh, see, yeah, it wasn't even them paying me. So.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Either way,
Cool.
fun times.
But yeah,
Right on.
nice.
What else are we talking about?
that's all I got.
I got nothing.
That's it, eh?
I talked and complained about it. I mean,
Mhm.
I talked.
All right, well, let's wrap it up then.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. And you out there, do you have a general discussion you want to share with us? Is there anything you want to talk about? What we talked about?
Chris's phone number is.
I know.
Five,
You can
five.
find my email address. You don't need my phone number. It's in the description. But let us know what you think. Let us know your thoughts on what we discussed today, and just share. We want you to be a part of a conversation, and let us know what you want to talk about. If you want to be a guest, reach out to us. We're always looking for more people to talk to and sharing this fun experience. That is our podcast. If you like what we're doing, you want to support us, we got ourselves a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. You can click on that, throw us a little bit of money, help us buy some more bubblies, and maybe pay for studio rent and all that good stuff. And if you're out there, if you're not feeling well in the mental department, don't worry. You're along, or you're just with right with the rest of the world. But we want you to know that you matter to not just us, but those that are around you. So it's important to talk about the stuff that's going on. So I have some links for you so you can find any information you need to reach out to those that can help you with such conversations. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
I've been Dave.
I've been Coolio or AJ.
Fantastic voyage. Wait,
Wait,
we're gonna get canceled. Can't sing it.
That's why I'm just a mumbling.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, don't worry, you're
should've
not
never
singing.
did it.
Okay, you're not singing it.
You ever been riding in the car with somebody and they're all like singing a song, and say, "Hey, who sings that song?" And they're like, "I don't know, Alanis Morissette." They're like, "Yeah, maybe we should let them sing it."
Exactly.
I hear that
That's
all
just some
the time.
cold shit to say to somebody.
I've heard that many times.
I heard. I have too, and I just keep
Also,
saying
shut the fuck up. But
Yeah.
Hey, shut up.
Hey, you ever, Ari, hey, ever sing solo? Solo, I can't hear you. Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
And just like that, you got yourself sarcastically distracted. Thanks so much for joining us. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Peace.
Goodbye.
Bye now.